Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. So, you want better brakes in your 94 through 96 Impala or Caprice or Roadmaster, any B-body platform. Uh, these Impalas are really great cars. As you know, I am a lover of these cars. It's my dream car. It's what I work on all the time. But they have one small flaw that GM could have corrected from the beginning when they did the Impala SS trim, and that's the brakes. Now, from factory, these cars come with a proportionate valve built in with a 95% bias to the front and 5% to the rear. Reason being is every single Impala was a Caprice. I know it hurts, but that's the truth. So being that the Caprices have drum brakes, you don't need as much pressure going to the rear to activate those drum brakes as you do in the front with the calipers. So when GM designed the Impala SS, they did not change that proportioning valve to adjust for calipers in the rear, giving you a horrible brake dive when you stop on these cars. They're notorious for the nose hitting the ground. Also, you'll find your front pads, you'll change them twice before you ever change the rear pads, but there's a fix for that. So I've upgraded the brakes on my 95 project car to Wilwood dual piston calipers. I also have single piston calipers in the rear, also Wilwood to match. These are great brakes. They're a little better than stock. They aren't the big 6-piston ones where you have to, cut the rotor, do a floating rotor. So these will fit on the factory rotor and bolt to the factory spindle. I have a couple videos on my channel on doing these, but this is what we're here to talk to about today, is the Pro Ford Stealth Bolt Kit. So this is a proportioning valve bolt kit that changes your bias from 95 to 5 to 65 35. So it basically just replaces the bolts in your proportioning valve to make the brakes a little bit more even. I've done this in probably every LS swap car, any car where I do a Pro Forged upgrade for brakes, suspension, Willwoods, any of the numerous kits they have out there to upgrade brakes in these, even if you're doing stock brakes. This is a must-have, and it works really, really well. You can definitely feel the difference. You have a more stable stop. The brake pads wear a little bit evenly, and it's very easy to install. So we just finished an ABS delete on this car, so this is going to complement it really, really well. Alrighty. So this right here is your brake proportioning valve. There's a bolt right here in the front, and there's a bolt in the rear. You're going to remove both of these bolts. There's going to be a spring behind one of them. You're going to eliminate that spring and throw it away and replace it with the new Stealth bolts. Once we take them out, you'll be able to see which one goes where. The one with the nipple is going to go in the front, and the complete flush one is going to go in the rear. So we're going to remove the first bolt. I'm going to use an impact. It's going to be a 19 millimeter. So this is going to be your first one, and this is the spring. You're going to remove the spring. Second one in the rear is going to be a little bit more tricky because you can't get an impact on it, so you're going to have to use a wrench. That rear one should be a 19 as well. Alrighty, for the rear line, the rear bolt, it's also a 19 millimeter. We're going to use a socket and a ratcheting wrench, just because it's a little bit trickier. But I'm also going to use a set of pliers here to stop this line from twisting. You'll notice it starts to twist, so you want to counter that with some type of channel locks or something like that. Okay, we got it loose. Now we can remove it by hand. And there's your rear bolt. Alrighty, so here's the old kit here, the old bolt with this aluminum piece and the spring. You're gonna take all that out, throw it in the trash, and then this is the rear bolt. So this is gonna replace your rear bolt, and then this is gonna replace the front bolt. The one with the nipple on it is gonna replace this one. And then these two look alike, so you replace those two. But you take this entire assembly out, everything out, take that out, and you're just gonna put these in their place. Ready? So get the first one in, just snug. Get the rear one in, snug. I couldn't find any torque specifications for how tight these need to be, so we'll call it half an ugga dugga. That's all it takes to install the stealth bolt kit. Next thing you do is grab your favorite little human, or if you want to piss your wife off, have her help you bleed the brakes. You are going to have to bleed all four corners after you do this kit. The only reason I'm not doing it right now is because we're actually in the middle of filming the ABS delete video. I'm probably going to link that video in the description. I'll probably release that video first and then this one after. So if you want to see how to do a ABS delete on these cars, I have a video for that. So we're still in the midst of that. I'm still filming it, but this was the next thing I had to do. So I figured I'll toss it in there as well. But after you bleed it, go out and test drive it. Should be a lot better. Again, thanks for all your support. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps.